So let me move this tarp. Okay. So, okay, some occurrences today. So I was laying there and I was taking a nap. Now I didn't realize that I had my garage door open. I didn't recall having my garage door open, but I don't know, my daughter or something could have left it open. But I could have sworn we went through the front door. I don't know what the hell happened. Okay, but I was laying there taking a nap, and I had fallen asleep for just a couple of seconds while I was watching this video. And I know that tourists got something on the garage where if the door is open for a long time, like one day he was like, well, where'd you go? Why the door open? Whatever. The garage door, if it's open for too long, you know, it'll get me a message or whatever. But nobody did that. So I don't recall having my garage door open. I don't know. But this goes back to that. And this doesn't mean that this is true, but this goes back to that energy. Like, because sometimes I be thinking I'm in denial, like how slick people could be. But, you know, I be wondering, you know, with this biometrics, if somebody works for the government or something, they can release information through biometrics scans as to what you see. So if you're looking at your garage door and you're punching your code in, whoever is in biometrics can release that information, and this can allow people to have access to your home. So, like I said, the door could have been open, but when me and my daughter came back, we didn't use the garage door. That's just strange. Anyways, so I had dozed off for just maybe like 20 minutes or something like this. And then all of a sudden I hear a woman's voice or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I realized, I thought it was my daughter's voice. And then I realized that it was my mom's voice. And now my mom lives in Texas or whatever. But I'm like, what the hell? So I go and I go out into the kitchen from the living room to the kitchen or whatever. And she's like, hey, I was just stopping by. I'm still your mom or whatever, like whatever. So anyways, that's personal or whatever. But she's like, what did I do or something like this? And I'm like, I'm just observing, you know, and it's just kind of like was a weird little thing or whatever. And then she left and she was with her sister that's from North Carolina. So it's funny that All Eternal gets online and starts to do some flip-flopping here. I feel like something is getting hot. These fish out of water are getting hot. But like I said, these family members don't have to, like, I don't know how deep it goes. But I feel like with whatever we're dealing with, these people could also be playing on, like, what I'm saying, like they looking at my Akashic records, they could be looking at your family members' Akashic records. So like I said, I'm not going to matter of factual say how they're doing this. Also, I know that other people have been, from my youth, I know that other people have been swapped out by these galactic beings or whatever, or cloned or whatever throughout my life. I can look back in my memory bank and see different faces of, like I said, individuals in the family, how they changed drastically. So I don't know what these people is dealing with, okay? But I just know that, you know, it was just a little awkward or whatever. But then I'm like, okay. And so she left and everything. But I was watching this video and this, like, somebody was talking about this whole fraud thing. Now, I think I called this person out, the spiritual Sag energy out about something like this, because I seen, Source showed me something about this individual maybe dealing with this Gemini like a year ago. So that's in my memory bank, okay? But she did a video, and then All Eternal did a video. And I feel like they feel like by keeping my views to keeping my subscribers to 1,000, this is what the plan was all along. So these people could be trying to flip something or scapegoat. This could be what this is, the scapegoating, or the you know, once they're done with the cash cow, or the cash cow start speaking out. You see what I'm saying? Something about what Sierra, not the chosen, was speaking on. That's a fake mother energy. And then also with All Eternal, those three, whatever they're speaking on today, they're not just speaking on that shit for no reason. Somebody about to make a move. See, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this got to do with mind control. I feel like it's a lot of stuff. Somebody's also saying just to be close to you, girl. So they could have done something like got somebody to travel or something in your direction so that they can feel close to you through that person. Like these could be energies that are stuck with other individuals, like almost like the skeleton key. Like they could have been, got stuck in somebody's energy. Like I don't know what kind of spell work these people be doing, but this is what I'm picturing. So I've noticed that somebody's trying to tell a story, but they're flipping the script here. Like somebody's off their regular beaten path, right? And so I was watching Phoenix the Marvelous for like 5 minutes. And she was like, yeah, somebody's out here doing this and that. They sitting at home talking shit online or talking shit about you or whatever. And you out there having fun and laughing and talking and doing all this other stuff, right? So this made me think about something for a second because wait a minute. If listen, the way my brain works is different. And I'm like, that sound familiar, like what a motherfucker is doing that got something to do with this energy right here that I'm in. It seemed like somebody could be like leaving work early, or the clone of this masculine could be lingering in society somewhere. And this person could be around my family. You understand what I'm saying? But like you all having fun meeting people and this person still at home talking shit about the situation. So that's kind of like what somebody could look at, if they look at the situation, but it ain't none of their fucking business. But I feel like I picked up on this feminine energy, with a twin a while back. Some song that this person had supposedly wrote sounded a lot like something that I wrote in my journal. Something about a photo shoot look a lot like something from somebody else's video. So I already pinpointed that a masculine energy that I was dealing with this bitch. All right. So a stripper, feminine energy. Okay. So I'm like, okay, wait a minute. So I'm on the phone with Taurus and I'm like, what you doing? Oh, coming from work. Damn, it's 5 o'clock. Because even when my mom came, she was like, where's Taurus or whatever? And I'm like, I think at work. But like, he don't never get off this late. Okay. So I'm like, oh, you getting off work? Okay. And then he was like, yeah, something. I was like, why, I'm like, how did mom get in the house or whatever? And he's like, I don't know. Well, and I'm like, well, I don't know. Did you know she was here? Well, I don't know why you asking me. And I'm like, well, okay. He was like, well, I don't know, maybe because your grandma's birthday party or something. I said, well, what do you mean my grandma's birthday party? Well, I didn't know nothing about no birthday party. And he was like, well, I don't know. I said, when did you see her? Where is my grandma? And he's like, well, she live in Boop Boop with your uncle or whatever. And I'm like, oh, but you seen her? And he was like, and then it's like, no, I didn't see her. And then he said, oh, well, that's what your mom said. And I said, well, what do you mean? My mom said, where did you talk to my mom? Well, she called me and she said, so maybe they wanted you to go to the party or something. I'm like, well, I still, even when my mom came, she didn't say nothing about no party. So, like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like, is it the clone handling business like this with the family, and like this motherfucker sitting over there with the family? Like Taurus could be at work and they may just be calling him or so. It's something about anchoring, the doppelganger energy that keeps popping up in the energy. But that would be crazy because then I'm talking to this Taurus, like, where was you at? Did you go there? Now, if he say he didn't or whatever, he really didn't, then we talking about the doppelganger might be hanging out with you. Because I don't know how long my mom been in town or nothing. I didn't know she was coming or nothing like this. And she said she called, but I didn't get no phone calls. So, you know what I'm saying? I just be wondering how deep this shit go. Is everybody mind controlled, like iRobot energy, and they're just taking orders now? They're like swooping in or something like this, right? Because this all eternal was like talking about this video, and she's like, yeah, the woman is cheating, the woman is this, the woman has stripped a man of his this, and the woman, but I already know she fucking with one of these divine masculines, right? And she's the one that's sleeping around, and somebody else want to sleep with her, and what I don't know what the fuck somebody talking about. But the thing that I'm realizing is that for these particular people that work for these corporations and work for the government and work for whatever, they're not supposed to reveal things of heaven. Heaven is the mind, my mind, the capital dome, or something of an essence of that. That can be a heaven or a door or a room, or my father's house has many mansions. That could be just a corridor or something here. So Somebody's trying to say, like, what I feel like I was picking up from that read, and we're going to go ahead and pull cards while we talk. What I feel like I was picking up from that read is that somebody's trying to get out of something here. Like, I feel like these people figuring they can't kill somebody here with this death. But what I'm figuring is these people trying to cover up for the fact that some of these women may work with this Iris program, and something to do with this people being ill or bad health make me think about the Iris program. You not knowing, like some of us, they put us as an elder, or again, some of you are old bloods that woke up in this lifetime to change things. That could be also an elder energy. So they could have been slick and put somebody as an elder so that Iris can have, because I feel like a part of that program, they do home care. Somebody's name could be Tamika. Because I'm realizing that some of these women and stuff look a lot like friends of family members and shit from back in the day. It's tripped out a little bit. But this Iris program could be, gives this organization, you may be in it and you don't know. Somebody else could be getting payments for it or something like this. This make me like scamming like that. Like putting somebody in that program and then, or like as an elder with the government and collecting money or checks. But again, it's sneaky how they're doing it. Because with regular old people, if it's some old people in there, that's just because they're elders. They're old, like old in age, and they can't move and shit like this, and they really sick. That may not be what's going on, right? But if it's somebody that they put in there and you don't even know they put you in there just to try to dismiss you or get a conservatorship over you. You see, that means that these people could be coming in or showing people in your household or your family how to administer things. These things could be being administered so people can do further work on you, or so that energies can come in on you. You know, this is a very tricky, because we're talking about energy here. Even with some of these elders that are clueless of this, they might just be really old and sick and dying or something. They still have energy connected to them. That's a proper energy source. So they could be teaching people how to administer things or something like this. Or this can be some kind of way where if you're not really old and sick, this could be people that wait until you go to bed at night. That's why it's saying something about the city never sleeps. So there's a city here, or within this Midwestern region that I'm in, that I grew up in. These people work behind the scenes with something here. These people, these karmic family members and stuff, look, the Libra. And they're trying to get rid of a feminine energy out of a house or away from a man. So these women can attach themselves to this man. They need the Empress out the way. So we talk about paper genocide, which is somebody killing you off on paper or calling you black or something like this, right? And then that's like paper genocide, what they did to some of our ancestors that would be American Indian. And like on the census, instead of labeling them American Indians, they would name them black or something like this. So she was saying some stuff that sounded very legit about the storyline, but somebody's adding. Somebody's trying to make it like somebody is having lovers or taking lovers on whether they're in their house or not, right? But really, these are these higher individuals that are coming into people's homes. They want to have an excuse as to why they were there. Like you were messing with these people. Like my twin flames, I've never seen them in my life. So if they've been around my families or something, they didn't come around me. You see what I'm saying? I've never met my twin flames. This could be how three energies, like a kingdom spouse or in a flame and a 3D spouse, could be working together. But this is making me think about something. Like, what are these people plotting? Because I feel like the block is hot. It's something about being hot. It's something about this, like plotting. Somebody's plotting something. Like, somebody knows the things that these people are wishing or thinking here. And some of these people are trying to get out of, like, somebody could be tracing back stuff to people getting something or whatever. And something could be getting exposed right now. Something is getting exposed. Libra again, a Queen of Swords. Somebody's using their judicial. These people could have a regular job. They could be tarot readers and everything like this, but they have a code that they can tap into information about those of us that came with wealth that get maybe didn't get your wealth because these people have been using you as a cash cow and now they want to sacrifice you. They want to be able to spend the money peacefully without you seeing that things are changing. They want to be able to do this shit like this. And they want to also have you talk about it to deem you crazy. This is people that have been isolated. Like you don't, rather you did it yourself and then it just turned into a real thing. Or rather these people wanted to make you feel, this community wanted to make you feel ostracized or out of the loop. While your doppelganger or your clone or your person's clone or doppelganger is hanging out with these people getting the money. The real couple could be in their house being spied on, being monitored. People could be doing stuff with biometrics. They could be looking in your Akashic records or something like this. The real two people. That's why it's very sketchy to talk about this, but it takes somebody that can kind of explain it on many different levels as to what we're talking about. We may not have the legal terms for it. This 304 or 403ing someone that people like Afro Zen throw around. You see what I'm saying? There's secrets in the families now. So somebody trying to make a wife out to be a celebrate wife out to be a whore. But this person is fucking one of these masculines when they was getting this money. Now, whether the masculine knew that this bitch was doing this or not. These are like masculines that really had good intentions to come together with someone. They was probably with these foul individuals and picked up something before, but some of these people could have went right back. If you and your twin never got together, some of these people could be even exiled in their own land, and then now they are like these militias or groups or these people that's working with the government could be trying to tell them that they're not from here, so they have to get married to be back from here. Like it's some weird shit going on with paperwork here. Okay. And I don't know. I know that I feel like one of my clones or copycats or doppelgangers is Unpacked, Unique Tarot, Phoenix the Marvelous, All Eternal. One of my cousins named Tiffany. These are all people that could possibly play me in my own life with these people that are scamming, with the karmic family members that are in the background. Remember, I told you, they don't have to be, the people that's around you don't have to be involved with this. They could just be ciphering the energy from a couple and they have a whole nother thing with two people that look like me and my Taurus out here doing this shit. Thinking because we're blind to it. He's going to work every day and I'm doing whatever I'm doing online. We're blind to we're not thinking the world work like that. So this could be the situation. I want to clarify that. Okay. But I feel like these people are so desperate to get me out there, either doing mind control on this Taurus, or this Taurus is working with these people now too, behind the scenes, because this is the final straw. They need to get in, they need to be able to make moves, it's something like that. So for this sacrifice or this sacrificial lamb energy, the sun. The sun. But we got death in reverse again. They're not going to be able to do this. So somebody could be trying to play off like, if you make a noise about this and somebody looking into it, somebody could be like, oh, this woman, she had many lovers and she was giving them gifts. But really, these is people that attach themselves. See, because people say you got to be careful who you're around. Some of you ain't around no fucking body. That I know how, because that's me, right? You need to stop hanging around or you need to get away from that area. Well, if they can do it to me and I don't fuck with them here, then if I move to another state, they can still do it. What do you mean? Because I don't speak to no fucking body, really. So what do you mean get away from these people? If they're spying and stalking on you, what do you mean? And you don't know, or you may be wise, but you don't know how many or who. What do you mean get away from these people? Because if you stay around these people, bad things get, no, it's bad people want to do bad things to somebody, and that's what the fuck they're doing, whether they live across the country, across overseas or not. So somebody could be also, now they're looking at these linkages here or looking at something being linked, and somebody has to explain something here. And somebody could be saying, yeah, they could be using, like, they could be trying to thinking that they're using mind control, or just listening to everything that you say and taking one thing out of it and saying, yeah, somebody has mother and father issues. Or, yeah, this person, these are people that they can't judge because they've been stealing from those of us that are the chosen ones that's going through this. And somebody could be sending these men in on you. One of these women is a gatekeeper or a watcher on the wall, the ones that's supposed to go to hell or die if they don't give out the message when somebody's coming towards someone, the ones that have blood on their hands. These are the ones that want your man or want to enslave your children, or they're done with you, so now they want your child. And so they're doing shit behind the scenes, transferring some type of papers, titles, ownership. This is talking about slavery. This is what slavery would look like in 2023 by your own fucking people. Trafficking. People have been trafficked and don't even know that they've been trafficked. Look. False lovers in reverse. Somebody got to stop sending these lovers in, but they done already drained something. This could be news that somebody can't do whatever this is that they were doing. But we got the magician right here. Somebody was doing something. And magic, we got to say this, is a code also. We ain't talking about somebody just sprinkling some shit in a bowl and saying some words. This is somebody doing something that would seem magical. Like, how are you doing that? How in America are you changing people's documents? How in America are you putting an insurance policy on somebody that don't know? How in America are you having a FISA court case against someone and you didn't even give them an invitation to go show themselves or be in court? How are you doing that? How did you find somebody that looks like me to sit in that courtroom and try to act dumb, or sit in that courtroom and try to act like they're me or something so that somebody else can win the case? And I told y'all, some of these women that they're using are planning to go, look, black magic, are planning on running off with your mate after they've sucked you dry with your trust in these funds and these inheritances. Because again, this world card energy might have something to do with trafficking. People have been feeding off your energy to be famous, to be this, to be young, to be beautiful, to be something all this time. And now, since your riches or something, when you're supposed to come awaken and somebody's supposed to tell you about this and you're supposed to be going on to your new life, you see what I'm saying? It's all gone because these karmic family members that have been, in and out of your life or watching you from the background, okay? Or as Queen of Wands, that's also, like I said, a handler. Ooh. She has a handle on a wand. You got my meat on a string. And the black cat energy is a Siamese cat or a replica energy that's animalistic, right? That they could have with biometrics. Again, I did that video on Siamese cats a couple months ago. And how it spiritually, this can be somebody actually putting biometrics here in your eye, and somebody else can in another part of the world. Like, I think it's a show out called Peripheral or something, where somebody else can be seeing exactly what you're doing and what you see. So what you write your lyrics or something like this person is also seeing what you're doing and saying, ooh, I want to use that. Or if you start making a craft or something, ooh, I want to use that. Or if you say, oh, I'm about to open up this business, and now they got all this money because they done stole it from you. Oh, that's a good business plan. Yeah, write down in your journals. Make sure you write in your journals. Make sure you write down a plan of what you want to do, because these people don't want to do the work themselves, or they don't have the mind to do so. They're waiting for you as that mind to be able to produce this so that they can do it. This is what this shit looks like in 2023. This is why this AI shit is very dangerous. They're also looking at you in bed when you're sleeping with your man or whatever this is. They know the size of your man penis. They know what you look like naked in the mirror. All this. What they might be getting in trouble for is recording someone, trying to catch out, trying to call somebody a pedophile or something. And they could have put a camera in a child's room. But again, it's legal to record people in certain states, but it's not legal never to record a child in a place where they think that they are alone. Now, these could be they could have taken some of you and turned you into a minor or a minority. Okay? Even you grown as hell. This is why I feel like people on the outside, you don't know what it feel like, or you don't know what they doing, but it feel like people molding and trying to manipulate your life or something behind the scenes if you're an empath. So you could be as a child here. And so if they're saying, well, you're an adult, well, no, you got me written down as a child so you can be the one, a conservative. If you have a conservatorship, you putting them in, or a guardianship, you putting them in, saying that they can't take care of themselves or they don't think properly, right? So that would be putting somebody in a place of a child, like they need a caretaker, right? This could be why while somebody's recording, someone could be trying to make it seem like say your spouse never cook, but all of a sudden they come straight home from work every day and cook for 5 days straight. Well, somebody was recording to make it seem like they're feeding you properly, or making it seem like this is a whole scam, y'all. Or to seem like they're a better parent or they're fit to be a parent and you're not, because some of this shit has to do with custody. Now, if somebody has taken something from you and they've transferred it over to a child, they don't need you around no more. They're going to do the same thing that they did to me to this child. And somebody's going to cipher money. This could be millions of dollars here from this child. Okay? That means that your 13-year-old now could be going up on the cross and dealing with Houdini husbands in the future and boyfriends and people that was sent in on this person or something like this to make them think that they like them or something like this, have them engage with them, even if it's not sexually, and then have these people pull away so you never feel love or you never feel something. Okay? So people can use that, but again, somebody forget that God is somebody's daddy. And so they feel like you need their love. After I see you for who you are, I don't need your love. You see what I'm saying? That's what self-love is. It don't matter who you are. So this is what these people are doing. Now they're trying to have a backstory. Yeah, this wife, because you might talk about, like, sometimes sensual stuff comes in my videos, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it even with anybody. See, really what this is about starvation. I was thinking about, I was reading something about war times and in the Bible when people were preserving themselves from having, what, with their spouses or whatever, right? It was something that these women went together with and they preserved themselves or something. Like, again, if somebody is a soulless being or if somebody is a lord or host or they got energies in them, this could set some shit off now. Okay? So I feel like some of these wartime women and some of these women that went through this, the reason why they were withholding is because something strange was going on and they didn't feel like they wanted to give their body because, this could be what these people are doing, right? People with a strong mind or know how to astro project or astro travel or something like this. This could be equivalent to when you sleep with your person. If somebody is connected to their energy, then you're sleeping with that person. And then once you're done, this person goes off learn how to tap into somebody's energy, and they're requesting in the Black's Law dictionary that they're now married to you because of a sexual act. But you were sleeping with your husband, but somebody was attached to his energy. You get what I'm saying? That person walks out with a chunk of your wealth. This wealth that's like it's a mirage to you because you've never had your hands on it. But this is talking about high profile children, these orphanum children that could have been world leaders. You could have been family of big elitists and or you just didn't fit in, or or just they knew people like us were coming and they could have hidden us and tucked us away in certain families here. Right? Your family, just like these energies came in on me, twin flames, this same thing could have happened to my mother. And I never met with my twin flame in person, but maybe back then somebody did. Maybe with technology today, there's a way that somebody can engage with you. Immaculate conception. I mean, these people know when your period is, when you're menstruating, when you're ovulating. Like, this is a business here. The holy cow. The wheel of fortune. I'm telling you. Somebody is very fortunate. Somebody is abundant by nature, by touch, or just you be around this person. Things happen for you. They don't necessarily have to happen for me, but I know that people around me have been blessed. Somebody could be trying to break the wheel or something real quick or something. All right. So somebody could be they could be looking at your Akashic records and they didn't find nothing, so they're making it up and reporting this to other energies here. Or they could be nervous and scared because now somebody's bringing up names and somebody might actually be working for you, which the Supreme Court is supposed to be working for me. Unless they're engaging with this energy, and that's what that King of Swords is that was coming in reverse. But you know, sometimes he come in the upright. But these is old fat, like your granddaddy could have known the granddaddy of your spouse. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. Like they're old people from like the industry or something like this, right? Or they family's been clashing all this time or something. You didn't know that. You know how people be like, yeah, hey, what's going, what's your name? When you meet somebody's parents, this is what Taurus dad used to like to do. What's your last name? Oh, I know them or something. You see what I'm saying? Now, it might not always be, yeah, his dad used to, you know, that's me because I don't mind. I don't got nothing to hide. So, you know, I might speak on it. But these people, they just going to say, oh, you see what I'm saying? And it don't even have to be them up to it. It could be whoever is engaging in private conversations amongst people or whoever been listening to you for the past, your whole life or 20 years or something like this. These people come up with an idea. You see what I'm saying? It's some shit like this. It's very crafty what they're doing. I wouldn't be able to know because I'm not around it unless God showed me. We got the King of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. So some King of Pentacles could be not involved with this. Okay. All right. But there's a world card energy that could be. This could have been somebody that wanted to come out. I'm hearing I'm coming out or I'm going to make you love me. So this could be like a Diana Ross. Like, I don't know. Somebody could have that last name too. But somebody might have wanted to come out like of this energy as you and start spending your money or doing something like this, your trust fund or whatever gifts could have been left to you from other energies. There's something about a lot of men around my energetic field. Okay. Do I know what they was doing? I don't know. But I feel like these people in the industry know. These people behind the scenes know. I don't think all of it was filthy. I think there's something to do with this Epstein energy. Somebody knows something. We got the Hermit with the star burning in reverse. So maybe somebody thought they lost their star, but they didn't. Somebody could be walking on, like these people want to say like somebody walking on thin something, but thin ice or something. But no, I already know that there's something else going on here, something more powerful than these people. So again, somebody could be trying to say like you have partners, but this is covering up for this person sending people in to rape you. Like this, I look at stuff on a wide scale. So for some of you, you could already be in a situation. And they think, good, now we got it. Because if you go through it, say your person is supposed to be a sullied. If you pop up that way, right? And then your work, my work online makes me pick up on people's energy and stuff like this. And also gives me like images of stuff or, you know, I sense stuff when I'm talking about my twins and stuff like this. But like I said, we never met. So this is what I'm saying. Somebody could be sending randoms in. We've been talking about this for the past 2 weeks to do this. So if you pop up like this and your person is not able to do that, then you look like you've been out there cheating. It don't matter what the fuck you say. So this goes back to that energy of neighbors and shit like this being involved. You see what I'm saying? Maybe I was looking at I think that Christina Applegate did her DNA thing on YouTube, and she said all of a sudden her father or her grandfather was accusing her mother of sleeping around, and she's like, I'm not doing that or something like this or whatever. But he was like pointing out exactly who it could be, like, oh yeah, I know you was doing this with this person or the neighbor or something. And she's like, what the hell are you talking about? So this is something, like I said, I'm telling you. This is like a whole scheme. I'm meant to bring this shit together because of the way that I can see between worlds. And the fact that I'm not affiliated. I don't fear nobody trying to frame me really, unless these people are just corrupt all the way to the top and their sins are stenching up to the heavens. Okay. But I know for a fact I don't have shit to do with it. So it's just like, you know, I don't know. So we got somebody here, this Libra energy that's standing up here. All right. Maybe a hermit or a god energy didn't lose their star. And this got this this person that's in the justice system, Supreme Court or something like this. This got this person, you know, up in arms about something. Like, oh, whoa, how the fuck that happened? How you get out of that one? I'm just telling y'all what's going on. Because somebody's getting close to the cutoff, to the something here. It's nothing personal. You can't, it's not then you can sit there and say, oh, this person is pretty or something. Because most of you, these people are copycats of you anyways that they're messing around with or whatever this is. It's just game recognizing game here. And I feel like it's best to stay in where you are until the wheels fall off so that you could be more aware. Because say these people are plotting or something like this and you go out of the scene and go away, far away from your town, these people have worldwide connections, so they can still come after you and then make it seem like, I don't know, she was acting weird and she said she had to leave, and so, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm saying. All right, I got an investigative motherfucking mind. You hear me? So again, somebody could have been, yeah, look at Riz right here. Look, somebody tried to send somebody in, or this is what they want to do, to penetrate someone. I'm telling you. And it could have been that somebody is wondering, like, man, this motherfucker don't shoot no blanks. How did they miss? It could be this energy here. This Libra is standing up, looking at this Hermit card, not losing his star, saying, how the hell, I know what I had behind me going on. How in the hell did this person get out of this? So listen to what I'm telling you right here. This some slick shit. Listen, somebody is surprised that something didn't take with this Page of Cups. Somebody is looking for a fetus in something or somebody or something like this. Like, what the fuck? What happened? There's no fish in here. Sometimes I think about this. I know it's kind of gross, but some people have a heavier cycle. We'll just say that. Something, you see what I'm saying? Somebody could have also sent in for an abortion pills or drink. Okay? So sometimes when you're cramping real heavy, that can be somebody making sure that a star seed, we'll just say that a star seed is not born. This gelatine, like, I'm just trying to say. So somebody could have came looking in a cup and there's nothing there. Whatever's in the cup is coming out. There's wet and chunks, a chunk of fish and this wetness or something. I'm just saying. Hell, a King of Swords might be getting pregnant. Somebody could be feminine or trans. I don't know what the fuck. Somebody, because this wand energy is coming in behind somebody else. So somebody could have been trying to wish this on you, and now that's about to happen. I tell you, a Queen of Cups in reverse. These Queen of Cups are, like I said, are spies, surveillance. Most of the time she looks angry, looking in that Capitol Dome or in that dish or in that apparatus. That could be a laptop, a phone. It could be anything. Any ever-flowing, a spring, anything that flow into the TV, whatever this is. Okay? But again, we got this you knock me off of my feet energy here in reverse. So I don't know, maybe somebody is trying to protect somebody from losing a position here. Somebody might be laying low. These also make me think about Mommy Watson energies. Somebody could be laying low right now because they're plotting and planning. And like I said, even if your family members don't live around, when they coming back in town, people going to visit people and shit like this, old friends and stuff. This is what I'm saying. It's something. It's something. We got a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is these Southern girls that I'm talking about here. Meanwhile, if your person is like a high class status or celebrity status, at any given time, these people are around where they can apply a different type of pressure to them. They may be used to being mind controlled on a certain level or brainwashed. Because somebody knew in this time, if God showed me something to sit here and sit at my right side or something like this, or sit here until something, ain't no regular nigga gonna be able to even get my attention. They scrambling up the household, making problems, causing arguments. They would have had to send in like a real God energy or another motherfucker that like normally I wouldn't be around to pull. They would have known that. Or again, the perfect man. Because of my taste. Because now I know who I am. So regardless of whatever the fuck somebody was doing in the past, I know who. So they would have had to send in a man of some kind of taste. And again, there's nothing else in my mind that's telling me that I'm not going to be going destined for greatness. Nobody can change that. So whatever these people are doing, you know, this portion of my life is not to be just regular. It's just not. This hangman energy could just be somebody that's hanging around, keeping an eye out on you, or trying to be close to you, or something like this. They could pin this person up or string this person up. Close to you though. Because at first my match was seeming like I was the world card, and this is the person that could possibly come into my energetic field, would be the hangman. Then I started feeling like I was the hangman. I thought also a Queen of Pentacles to the hangman. Because sometimes I feel like if a hangman is hanging around, they can end up falling in love with this person. So that would be a problem, especially if they know the big scheme that these people are trying to plot and plan. Around a Queen of Pentacles, because some of these people grew up in a place where there was no love. Concrete cities and jungles. And so when they come across a feminine energy that really has that something, you know what I'm saying? That mother or wife or grandmotherly energy or something like this. Let's see what else. So somebody is trying to think of a reason why men would have been coming in your house, and they want to blame it on you. But these people have been allowing, like I said, with the door open and my mom just coming in. I'm not saying that she had, we don't know. But what I'm saying is it was given me for this read to let me know. You know what I'm saying? If you a seer, you know what I'm saying. Damn, the way she just came in here just made me feel like, whoa. And she was like, anybody could just come in here. Like, somebody could be trying to make it seem, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like you don't know how to lock your door, or you leave the stove on, or this is the kind of spell work that motherfuckers could be doing here. Or like, you lock your door, but the shit is open, and somebody come home like, why'd you leave the door open? Da, 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 da. And you're like, damn, I could have sworn I closed it. But somebody try to make you like so they can make, this is somebody building a case here so that they can have some type of conservatorship or guardianship over somebody because they know somebody getting some fucking money. You would think magic is also, how the hell do these people know about some money coming to me before the fuck I know about it? How is that even legal? Because then people can plan and plot and scheme on you. How is that even okay? How come if you know you inherited something, or now you find out your dad was a rich millionaire or some shit like this that left you something? How is it that that's an easy ploy? This is how people lose their fucking lives. Or somebody left you some land or something like this. How is it a community of people or some strangers can know about this before you know about it? This is not new to these particular people here. It's just not. Somebody been supposed to been bringing a cup or some offering or some finances or something in, and they've been eating it or drinking it or consuming it themselves. This could be information as well. Like somebody could be saying, oh, well, we found out, like somebody could be doing a favor behind the scenes trying to find out who your real parent or some shit like this. And instead of giving you this information about who your real parents and little keys or something like this so that you can start on your search, somebody's been giving it to somebody else so that these people can rob you of whatever's left for you. Because some of us were put in this world to be awesome and great at this particular point in time in this story. That's just what it is. A golden child or something like this here. Okay? So somebody has been, ass backwards here with this Knight of Cups energy. They could have been, like I said, supposed to be bringing in something. This could be small payments or something like this. Or some type of paperwork or something. And this person was taking it themselves. Or checks. This could be like a check. Somebody could be rerouting somebody's mail or something. Because these wings on top of this person's, this energy here. Okay. So we got a High Priestess in reverse here that could be dealing with these people. Okay. We got a High Priestess energy that was dealing with these people. Okay. That was able to do something, divination or something these people were doing here. Okay. This could be also somebody that wants to knock you down. This could be another lion that's fighting for your space, or they already. Could you imagine people almost to the point where you about to be done and they about to get your shit and they thought they got away scotch free? Somebody could have been about to throw you down or cast you out or kill you or something, and they're probably not going to be able to do this. This could be another lion. Like again, these lions are, that's what that cannibalistic energy is. These lions getting together, excluding someone that has the most power and that they're jealous that God gave them all these gifts, and then they casting this person down or cutting this person down here or cutting them out of a wheel. I'm hearing the will of God. So, or a wheel of fortune. Okay. The strength card is in reverse right now. So these people are not going to be able to do whatever this is. I'm telling you. It's something like this. Somebody, look at how this is sitting on here. How it fell. A high priestess in reverse doing some work or something on someone. But look at this. How this just fell. Look at his wand. Okay? Look at her belly and look at how this wand is going straight into whatever. What is that? What is that? That's the ground and some grass or something, but it looks like something else, okay? This looked like something else, okay? And it looked like it's something growing on it. I'm just gonna tell you right now, God damn it. Let's just, but that's how exactly how I fell here, all right? Somebody, yeah, this is what's going on. So you might even know, like, your karmic mother, because these are runners for like behind the scenes stuff. These people probably sign those DNA, whatever the fuck, DNR or whatever. The thing that you said you sign when you deal with a celebrity or something like this. It's even made me think about like my friends used to go to concerts and stuff back in the day. And then they'll go backstage and then they'll come back with the stories that they was in the hotel with like Juvenile and them or some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And these was girls that was already in the community, like doing orgies and shit like this. So this is like, you know, that's why I said I felt like I grew up in a place where everybody was more advanced in something than me. And when I started learning about this stuff, well, I didn't go no further than just, you know, having sex and maybe a lot of it. But I didn't never, you know, join in no other kind of shit or something like this. So, but again, it was enticing here. It's like some of these people were planted in your life to get you down the wrong road and not ever make you think about it. But one day they was storing up all this information, all these secrets, all this, you thinking you confiding in your best friends and your sisters, so that one day somebody could use this against you. But remember now, some of you, if you was in a marriage for like 20 years or 30 years or something like this motherfucker been gone already. This person on your wedding night, they swapped this energy out. See, this is people think it's about money. There's other ways to get money. It's other ways where these people didn't have to go this hard. We talking about people with supposed status, with power. There's power in your energy or power in your name, because nobody would go through all this shit for no reason, just for no money. Especially if you a psychic and you starting talking about this shit, these people would have went off a long time ago. This is about your fucking life. Taking it. And this is about obtaining some type of power through doing so. I'm not a regular motherfucker is what I'm trying to say. Like, I can't tell you, I don't, people speak differently in their videos, but this is a different channel here. I'm not going to sit here and say because we're watering down the story by acting like everybody in the world is dealing with this. It's not. It's a certain group of people that they're doing this to. And these people are scattered. They're supposed to be a collective or united on one, like connected telepathically or something else. But these people have gotten in the mix to spread these people around, away from each other, or cut off their communication with each other. Make them confuse their language, make them not feel like they're not still here on the same mission. It made me think about some movie where I seen a clip about where these people came from another planet together. I think one girl got separated or something like this, but they came from another planet or something together, and they were on a mission or something. Okay, and it could be something just like that. That somebody got pulled apart from, or people ganged up on that one person, or left that person out, or whatever the reason would be. But these people came from for a mission in the world. They came from another planet, right? So imagine you get dropped down here, you know what I'm saying, on this planet or whatever, and then all of a sudden, because I feel like they ostracized somebody already at an early age because they knew who the most powerful one was. We got the star here. All right. So somebody is making up, but it's showing. Matter of fact, this person is going to lose their job right now. Okay. And it's also showing how deep these people are in your minds. Because when you watch these videos, again, just saying, if you one of the people that feels this way, there could be like somebody could be saying a paragraph, and a lot of that shit can be true. Yeah, somebody's just staying in a relationship because they just trying to figure out what's next or something like this and do. But this man is maybe about to leave this woman or leave this person behind or whoop de whoop, whatever. Because some people is about to fly the coop or something like this. But they're not sleeping together or this and that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But then they'll throw something in at the end like, oh, but this woman is a slut and she's sleeping with many other people or something. And you like, whoa. Because I know God showed. I have a channel. The way I channel is different. God shows me when he already showed me these people for a reason. So I know when they're talking about my story because I know what I just did within the past 24 hours. I know what I was just on the phone talking about. I know what already insight came to me. So I know when somebody's talking about my situation, but I also know when they're fabricating or lying or they're a backbiter or there's someone that's trying to get something to go in some kind of direction. These people is 10 steps ahead or they thought, and now they're finding out that they're really not. And a lot of things that they're going to say is going to, yeah, they thought they was bringing a tower and they're not. A lot of these things that, these people are trying to get out of something here. Somebody wants there to be a reason. Yeah, this woman was giving. No, bitch, I'm glad that I ain't never gave nobody nothing. And I'm not saying that I'm stingy. And see, not by me saying that, see, that's why we didn't let you, or that's why. No, it's just what I'm saying is I want people to be clear that I haven't given anything to anyone, nor have I been spending anything because I haven't had anything to spend. And I feel like this is the seclusion that Source wanted somebody in because these people cannot say you've been taking trips or buying anything. So being broke and having people laughing at me is not a problem because I know that there's something coming at the end of whatever the fuck this is. So-called broke. Because these really the people that's broke or broken. The fact that they're getting off on doing something like this to somebody else. I'll never be broke or broken when we're talking about self. Right? But these people are. There's a star energy that's about to come down. Okay? So I'm telling you, this is like straw man energy. That man behind you, or that attachment that has something to do with you that people can play with and make secret court cases against and all this stuff like this, and it actually could end up affecting your life in real life here. You should look up the straw man. I did a video on the straw man, but I don't know if I named it anything about the straw man. But we did do a video on the straw man, and we also did a video on something indirect something where the way that they utilize the straw man is like making indirect accusations or something towards someone, gaslighting you to speak about it and trying to use your words or jumble up your words to make it seem like you were okay with that. Like somebody could be trying to get you to slip up and say something like that you gave somebody something. So no, I didn't give nobody shit. Now, if I had something in my hand, how you gonna be offering up something to somebody that you don't even know exists or it's not in your fucking hand? That don't even make no sense. Yeah, even this Hierophant don't know. Even the Hierophant don't know. Sometimes when these masculine energies, like, could you imagine if like you found out that, let's say this, because I think Ye say something in his song about like, I go around something about going around the family or whatever on holidays, but he don't really fuck around, like it was something in some lyrics or something like this, right? So just say you found out that, again, your karmic family, you get what I'm saying? Because some of these people, listen, you wouldn't be able to connect with them if they didn't have some kind of kinship or something to you. Distant relatives or kinship. The point is people are trying to benefit off of wealth that they haven't even made you relevant of. Okay? And it's whatever this is something big here. This could be how these people end up doing something here. Yeah, these people need to take a look, and they'll sit there and shame you and mock you and ridicule you and put these things on blast in the community and stuff like this, and have people from your neighborhood watching you saying, aha, that's what you get, because they're nitpicking at every single thing you do. If you just sit in one room all day and don't say nothing, these people will make up something about why that's wrong or something. So again, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. If you be yourself, they're gonna pick you apart anyways, or it's something like this, like putting people on public humiliation. They've been doing this with this moon energy here. And somebody is actually thinking this person is cool by doing this. But this is moon energy with paired with the devil here. Somebody that need to